Boom, boom, boom. Incoming. Yo, what is up, guys? It's Air Just Cause here once again with a new season of F1. What is up, everybody? What is up? We finally got the new F1 season for UPS here, season 7. This is going to be a very interesting season. After our champion CEO car got the win. This is going to be a very interesting start. We start off with Jeddah last season. This year we are starting off with Bahrain. I'm trying to remember the last time we were here at Bahrain. We had the closest finish in UPS history. Here we had the side-by-side between Kyle Buschman and I think it was CEO car as well. So as we had that finish, the closest finish in UPS history. This is now going to be interesting as we're loading in the qualifying. I am here with the in-race reporter here today. We got Jonah here with his new car this season. Jonah, you got a copy there, buddy? Make sure
Yeah,
you
yeah.
was
I got
included.
I got myself included. Let's do this.
So we're gonna come here to Bahrain. Bahrain is a very interesting racetrack. Can you tell us what's going to be the important part of this race here today?
Definitely getting on the right tire at the right time and trying to keep it as clean as possible. Sometimes different tires here can struggle a lot more than others. And sometimes the soft just isn't the best race tire. However, you just have to, like Jensen Button said, be on the right tire at the right time.
Yes, indeed. Well, Bahrain is, we did have the closest UPS finish in UPS history here, so it's definitely going to be interesting. See what happens.
Yeah. The track's fun. I mean, it's definitely flowy in the first sector. That weird, like, cutting back part. Definitely gonna be interesting. Main thing I remember for is this is the last race where me and Top Shelf were teammates at Alpine before I sacked him because he kept wrecking me and wrecking himself.
hmm
And Chan's already
Oh,
retired because he has his quality ban.
oh yeah, he did get a quali ban for I think causing a incident, like a caution at the final race of the season, which was at Portugal.
He changed his
So
idea
he
from a
got
race ban to a 4 quality bans, I believe.
4 quali bans.
I'm pretty sure because it was originally supposed to be a race ban, if I remember correctly.
Oh wow, 4 quali bans. I've never. So he cannot qualify for the next 4 races. Okay.
I'm pretty sure, not exactly
Okay.
positive, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Okay. Well, as currently we are sitting here, 13 cars here today. Well,
There's
as we
already
got
chaos at the exit of pit
new
lane.
people in different places. Um, it's definitely going to be a very interesting one. So let's already go ahead and deep dive into this. Should be fun. As here we go. As cars are rolling out. Let's go ahead. Some cars on track. We got the line. Or we're gonna call them Lions. Lions. In the Alpine, whatever you want to call it.
Not a
New
body
face,
experience.
new place. I think he did run a couple of races last season, but being now in the Alpine should be a very interesting move. Red Bull, Gaming Jake is in the Red Bull this season. This is going to be a very interesting one to look at. He was at Williams last season. He is now at Red Bull. This is now going to be a very interesting road for Gaming Jake. So let's just see what happens. Is out pit road. Ice tastes good in the Ferrari today for this season. What a job Ferrari has done. Also, defending champions are in the Ferrari. We had CEO and Ferrari last season bring home the championship. Now we got Ice in the Ferrari here today as well. Hoosier Boy in the McLaren. I remember Hoosier Boy. I think was either Alfa Romeo or Alpine last season. Or not
I'm pretty
Alpine.
sure. I thought he was Haas, to be
AlphaTauri.
honest.
I thought it was maybe Haas too.
No, that was Sniper.
We
Never mind, I'm dumb.
don't really know. Sniper. Speaking of Sniper, he's in the Alpine as well. He has changed from Haas to Alpine this season. Let's see what he can do for that team. Remember, I think Alpine. No, Alpine had a win. I think last
We both
season,
had wins
if I'm
at
looking at
Alpine, me and
all
Aiden.
the, yeah. So I'm looking at. I think AlphaTauri might have been the only team last season to not win a race.
Oh my god, Ice is holding up me and Aiden. Oh, he killed
So,
himself. Ice just died.
so as we're looking at it, their CEO car, he is in your defending champion at Aston Martin this season. The wonderful Aston Martins. You know, as he's their new defending champion. This is huge for Aston Martin. They had two championship caliber drivers. One couldn't make the whole season, and the other one just really, just didn't really show up as much. So, it's definitely a good possibility for some of these drivers here, especially some of these teams. So some of these teams are, good teams. And last season they had a very good team of their own.
Yeah.
So let's just see what happens. So we're good at this. So there we go. Get some Bahrain. Sending out some links.
Yeah. I got held up by Aiden.
So we got the new UPS season. It's definitely going to be interesting here. So let's see what happens. This is going to be definitely interesting qualifying for the start of the season as well. Only, like I said, 13 people here today. Sully was in Mercedes last season, but now in
Sorry,
McLaren.
dog.
Jonah, you are personally now in Mercedes this season. So definitely very good step forward for you. Let's just see. It's going to definitely be an interesting season. I'm trying to figure out what car Chan's in. I'm thinking he's probably in Williams for this season.
Yeah,
So
sorry about my dogs.
there's King Caesar, the championship runner-up, I think. Was in Red Bull last season, had a good season. This season he is in Alfa Romeo. Should be a interesting run for him as well. Alfa Romeo, I think, also was the other team that might. Oh, actually, they did win. They won this race last season. So can Alfa Romeo, see if they can get back to back here? Not with the right driver, not with the same driver, but at least with the same car. So you can see their CEO on his lap. Let's go ahead and look up telemetry, full track map, lap data, tires everyone is on. For Caesar has retired after qualifying his third place on mediums. Well, so far we're seeing a lot of 129s, not very many 127s, which is already looking like the competition field is maybe widened here. Or just maybe everybody's just not having a good lap. The two top times are on sauce. So let's just see what happens here. There we go. Is they're gonna go up here. CEO does go fifth on the grid. As Brendan P9, he's gonna go ahead and retire from qualifying. There is Sniper Hyper. I think he's on low fuel. You see his fuel light blinking there on telemetry. It's on low fuel, so that's why he's not running as fast right now. He can run definitely faster. Notre Dame is joined, so we're gonna have 14 tonight. 14 cars.
Gonna be interesting. Bahrain, I feel like it's a track where you can be so aggressive first lap, but I mean with that switchback, with that corner that switches back on itself, it's gonna be interesting to see if anyone wants to go outside or inside.
Yeah, it definitely will be interesting. Another thing you want to really look at here for Bahrain, I think, is that DRS straight. The corner before the DRS is going to be really difficult to enter. A lot of people like to overdrive that corner before the third DRS straight. And it's technically the final DRS straight before you get to the front straightaway. That corner is just tough for a lot of competitors, and I feel like it's going to be another tough one here today for a couple of people.
Yeah.
So let's just see what happens.
It's just the track limits on this game are a bit questionable. because you could totally cut that entire corner and get no warning. But it's nigh impossible to take it right when you're actually battling someone. So yeah, definitely will be interesting.
Definitely will be. Currently, we're looking at it right now. Hoosier Boy still technically P2. We got Lions in P1. Right now, we got a couple cars still need two cars actually still need to qualify. Sully in the McLaren, new face, not a new face, but a new place for Sully. He was at Mercedes last season, jumps over to McLaren this season. He did not have the best season for standards. His teammate had a handful of wins. Actually, last season, Mercedes was not the best team, really. I mean, Sully did not perform well. And not Jake, Chan, he didn't have the best season in terms of wins. He only had, I think, like three wins last season. Not what we see from him earlier the season before. Joseph's in, so we're going to have 15 cars tonight here at Bahrain.
This is going to get interesting.
Yeah, very interesting to see, Bahrain be so jam-packed with cars. Usually you don't really talk about Bahrain being a big race, but apparently today it's a big race for first race of the season. Out of the first races of the season so far that we have broadcasted, of course, we've only broadcasted since season 5. So we've broadcasted the first race at Shanghai, aka China. That was a very good race.
I just Nikita Mazepin myself.
That is not good. That is not good. When you bring up Nikita Mazepin in any sentence, you know it's not good. Oh my god!
It's not exactly a good thing to bring
something
up,
good. It's like, oh my god, I Nikita Mazepin my chili. Oh my god!
I screwed up my chili. My chili committed some very questionable things.
Instead of using the word "screwed up," can we just replace it with Nikita Mazepin?
Yeah, can we just switch it to Mazepin? I Mazepined my chili.
Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking Mazepin my chili, guys. Oh my god. I hate myself. I Mazepin my chili.
I mean, does that mean that my chili's at least got a billionaire father?
Oh no, but it is kind of bad now. Or you can
will
say
my
kind of shit.
Will my chili help me get into Formula 1?
I don't know. Is it so good? Is it gonna win? It's gonna win you a team. It's gonna win you a ride. I don't know. I don't know. Is that how they determine contract signings for
whoever
teams?
Makes
you
the
just
best
have to
food.
make the best chili. Whoever makes the best chili is gonna be on our team.
Yeah. I would
like to see Daniel Ricciardo's chili, dude. He would replace the beef with like
damn good chili.
He would replace roast with like whatever beef with like kangaroo, dude.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm looking at everyone's
kangaroo style chili.
I'm looking at everyone's best laps, and it looks like all of the top 5 except for Chris and CEO are all on the soft compound.
Yeah, actually, the majority of the field is on softs, but there is a lot more people on mediums, though. I mean, than I thought. I mean,
KJ Sullivan's on mediums, and Sully's got pit assist on Lucky Boy.
Pit assist. I use pit assist. I
can never bring myself to do it.
I have to because I would never be able to hold pace speed on a controller.
I mean, fair.
I mean.
It doesn't look like anyone's really going much faster. Sniper's right now. I'm watching Sniper, and he's running a 30. He's running like a 43 going into the downhill left, which is just an absolute pain in everyone's ass to take because you lose most of your downforce going into that corner, and if you don't brake early and plow into the back of someone's gonna Calamai someone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, here we go. As we're out of the final corner for Notre Dame. P7, 128.545. Gonna put in P7 on the board. Very, very good lap there for Notre Dame. P7's good. He is in he is an Alfa Romeo this season, so he's teammates with Caesar. Hoosier and Sully are teammates.
Sniper's hauling
It
ass.
looks
Sniper's hauling ass.
looks like Joseph is Sniper's. Sniper. Oh, he is hauling P5 though for him with a 128.338. I'm gonna put him, like I said, P5. So less than 5 minutes remaining. I don't know what the plan's gonna be. It's really up in the air what the plan actually is. If
I
anybody
don't
wants
think
to go
that
and pit,
there would be much room for anyone to really improve right now. I mean, I feel like, well, Chris and CO have already retired, so not like they can really make improvement.
all they can do is lose spots.
Oh, Zalian
oh my
just
God!
smole my Jesus.
He had his pole lap at a 127.6. He just only ran like probably maybe 1/10 faster. I mean,
yeah. Let's see what Sully can do. He's out on softs on his outlap.
Oh, let's see, Sully.
It is
Sully
McLaren.
can do here.
There's Jake stranded on the side of the road.
By the way, so far the teammates I can confirm is Sully Hoosier. I can confirm Sniper, and I can confirm Sniper, and I think you and Sniper.
No,
y'all look like you have the same color shade for some reason.
I'm on.
Oh yeah, you're
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Sniper's
Alpine. He's with Zalian.
Oh, he's with Zalian, so Alpine's okay. So Zalian and Sniper.
Chan and Aiden Oxidine are together.
Yeah.
Wilmot and Brennan are on the same
Brendan,
team.
yeah.
That's a tumultuous lineup.
He's trying to DNF it here, guys. And he can't DNF it. He just can't DNF it. Somehow you can't wreck yourself.
Sully just
that's
ruined
kind
his lap.
I don't know if it's a good thing that you can't wreck yourself or a bad thing you can't wreck yourself, but he can't even wreck himself right now.
Yeah, Sully just butchered his lap.
Oh, he's trying to DNF himself so badly he can't.
What point is there to life anymore? And he just can't die.
He retired. He just manually retired the car. I mean, I would too if I can't even wreck myself.
If I can't even,
if
I can even just die, then
if I can't wreck myself, I mean, dude, I would retire the car myself too. Yeah. I mean, man's absolutely couldn't crash himself and DNF out. So the man legitimately, like, crashed himself. So, but hey, right now, as Gaming Jake's retire, a couple drivers are going to retire here probably early. You know, they probably see no time gained here. I think Lions might not retire until he sees maybe somebody run faster than him on him.
122, 123, 124. He's going to come about a 127.
Wow, 135 on Sauce. That's kind of bad.
128 moves him into P6, but he was cutting a lot of corners.
Hey, it's Sully, dude. Sully needs an advantage anyhow.
No, like he was legitimately, he was just cutting the entirety of the first corner complex.
Oh my God! Look at the indent. Oh my God, the indent in the tire barriers.
Oh my God! He actually pushed it in.
Oh. Okay, that's kind of tight right there.
I don't know why Zalian's not just retiring. No one's gonna beat a 127.
Well, he's probably just staying just in case he maybe has Wendy Goop beat his lap time. I
don't see Wendy Goop beating his lap time at this point.
Let's see. All he needs is really 5/10, 5/10, maybe 6/10. I mean, it's going to be definitely a lap here, folks.
He needs at least 5. He needs at least.
Oh, as you can see the floating. You can see the floating soft in the middle of the road, right there. Here we go.
Here we go.
This and Ice are the last two that are qualifying. The Lions can't get out there.
Yeah. Oh, he cooked it. He overcooked it a little bit there.
See, overcooked 1 is definitely going to mess you up in 2.
He's already slower. I can see it on his steering wheel thing. He overcooked this corner.
Oh yeah, he's overcooking. He's overcooking his Tyson chicken nuggets, folks.
Oh, he's now up now. He's up now.
Oh, he's screwed up his lap. He's Mazepin'd his lap. He screwed it up.
Aiden's actually kind of flying.
He's kind of flying now. Maybe he corrected it. Maybe he has a better second sector and third sector right here. I mean, definitely come down, but here we go down that DRS straight into the. Oh, and this is my least favorite part of the track
I
here.
hate this part of the track because if you touch that curb, you're dead.
Yeah, you touch that curb, you can't even go wide in that corner really. You know.
Ice
If
burned
you go
off 3
wide,
laps
you're
on
absolutely
his
wrecking.
mediums. Ice used 3 laps on his mediums. That's kind of questionable.
Yeah, that's going to be quite questionable, but here we go. Aiden's final lap, final stretch.
He didn't get him.
Is he going to get it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, 27.9? Oh, I saw 27.9.
I mean, he definitely extended quite a lot. There's a lot of people extending, so they cut basically the entire first sector.
Yep, he did not get it. 27.899. So that's going to mean the Lions on pole in the Alpine. Second going to be Wendy Goop there in the Williams. Let's see. Third is going to be Hoosier Boy in the McLaren. Fourth is King Caesar in the Alfa Romeo. Fifth, Sniper Hybrid in the Alpine. Sixth, Sully in the McLaren. Seventh, CEO in the Aston Martin. Eighth, Jonah in the Mercedes. Ninth, Notre Dame fan Alfa Romeo. 10th, Ice Tastes Good in Ferrari. 11th, Wilmot AlphaTauri. 12th, Brendan AlphaTauri. Gaming Jake in the Red Bull 13th. Joseph in the Aston Martin in 14th. And then Chan in the Williams in 15th. 15 car field here tonight for the Bahrain Grand Prix. This is definitely going to be a very interesting race. Remember, the closest UPS finish in history came here at this racetrack 1 season ago. Can we recapture the same magic we had? Here we go. People are picking their strategies. What?
Are you gonna broadcast the what's it called? The give me a minute.
What do you mean?
The 4 hour for ARS?
I don't even know 4 hour, and I don't know what ARS is. Yeah.
I see.
But here we go.
4-hour endurance race. That's gonna be interesting.
That definitely is. Here we go. Zeros on the clock. Here we go. The start off UPS Season 7. Lights out. And away we go. From
God, I got a
Bahrain.
long tire smoke. Oh, someone's already around.
Oh my
Someone's
God,
already
the
been
Alpine.
Sully's already into
What
third,
a
and
save.
I'm going up the inside on Sully.
Wow, problems for
I got
a
hit
lot
already.
of
I got
cars
hit
as
already.
we head in the one. Oh, here we go. Oh, a lot of cars dropping down. A lot of cars have spun. Let's see. AlphaTauri spun a Wilmot. We also have Notre Dame, but here we go. Chan's trying to make up some spots on board with Chan heading into this corner.
That
wow,
was
what
an
a
chaotic start.
Chaos. Alpine got sideways. You had Ice who didn't even go on the start. He just stood still. And then 2 cars already spinning into turn 1. So already chaos already coming out here on lap number 1 is here we go. Heading into sector 2 right here, right now. This is definitely going to be interesting. Caesar did not have the best corner. Chan has a good run, but Caesar's going to have a better one. I think Chan let go, but here we go. Chan's going to go off the track to get to the side-by-side. Here we go. See, Caesar kind of protected as Chan's going to go wide. Switch back right there from the Alfa Romeo as here we go. Up through the, I like to call this the S's, and all around goes Chan.
Chan's already bend it.
Chan, nope, he got hit by the McLaren. I think that might have been Hoosier Boy. But up front, battle for the lead. They got Wendy Goop's old car in the Alpine, and then Wendy Goop in the Williams. And the Lions leads lap number 1 as Jonah, you're up to second there. Alrighty, but Wendy Goop, he's going to come back here on the inside.
Yeah,
as here we go into the turn.
He didn't even attempt the corner. He just ran me off.
Wow, yeah, didn't even attempt the corner right there. And that's just going to let the Lions pull away. Sully up to P3. What a run from the McLaren.
He bailed out.
I mean, but still 4th place.
Honestly,
Sully.
yeah, he's fighting like hell. Been getting a lot of practice in Top Shelf's league.
Yes, sir, he probably did. I'm in that league. I have a win in that league right now. Currently.
That league is honestly such a just chaotic league.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I won Coda, so that's when you know the league is, very
Oh,
chaotic.
absolutely massacred that corner. I don't want to talk about it.
He massacred the corner. But, yeah, 2-second lead already for the Lions.
Would have been nice if
Not what you
Aiden.
want to see.
Would have been
Yeah.
nice if Aiden actually tried the corner instead of just running me out.
Yeah, because it definitely did look like he didn't even try the corner. I mean,
He's used all of his battery. I can see the light on his car. He's harvesting.
yeah, as right now you're kind of looking at battle for second going on here on board with Sully as we're kind of looking at that right now. Let's go ahead. Oh, Gaming Jake losing some spots. The Lions fastest lap of the race right now.
Man,
There's
me
Caesar in
motherfucker.
7th. Oh, Joseph now fastest lap of the race. 1:31.318. With some fastest lap. DRS has been enabled. Caesar battling
Oh, he spun. Zalian spun.
CEO. Oh, Zalian spun.
He
Oh,
binned
what
it.
a choke. He choked it. Wow. Oh, he's still spinning.
I'm in
Met the,
lead.
he is in the gravel. Right now, that is gravel.
No.
I can confirm that's gravel.
Hell.
It also looks like Jonah has spun.
I was ahead on the apex and he didn't even attempt to give me space. So
Wow, big issues for Jonah. Already having problems with Wendy Goop. And you know who has gotten the opportunity here? Out of nowhere, Joseph is up here in the 3rd spot. He's going
AJ
to go to the
Sullivan's
inside
had
of Sully.
such a good race. Sully's doing so well
Yes.
for himself.
Sully, I mean, Sully, I'm happy seeing Sully up there. I mean, last season he was not fast. He was running towards the back of the field. He was still getting points because a lot of cars were DNFing. That is the one thing Sully and Gaming Jake have. Everybody does. I think they probably have less DNFs than they do, because they don't run fast, but they do run pretty consistent. They don't wreck the car often.
Honestly,
Big one.
Wendy Goop's just got he's just got his head up his ass. I mean, it's the same thing that happened last season in Jeddah when he DNF'd and allowed me to sneak in. He was complaining that I wrecked him even though I was well ahead at the corner. Speaking of which, massive 3-way fight for P5. Me,
Well, right
Caesar,
now
and
we're
Hoosier.
looking at the battle for the lead. Here you got Wendy Goop, you got Joseph. Wendy Goop gave Joseph 0 room off of that corner.
He's been doing that all race. He's giving no respect to the other drivers.
Oh, lap 4, blocking and running people off track.
I'm fine with it. I mean, if he gets a penalty, then oh well, and he's backing up everyone.
You would see, but this is something you would see like on 3 to
Lap.
go, 4 to go,
Yeah.
5 to go. He's racing like this on lap 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. He's backing up the field, allowing me, Caesar, and CEO, and the rest of these guys back here to catch up, so I won't complain.
Yes, we're gonna go on board with Joseph here. Just in case Wendy Goop does do something. I think Wendy Goop. We all know Wendy Goop. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He knows what he's doing. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's a troll.
See what happens here in this corner is we're gonna go through biggest gainers and biggest losers real quick. Biggest losers. The Lions down 13. Let's see.
Yeah,
it's a big run here. Hoosier down 4, and then you got Sniper down 3.
He just ran out of talent on the exit of that corner or something. Because
just horrible. And then your biggest gainers, Joseph up 12 spots.
I was up
you got Chan up
6
4.
spots on the first 2 corners, and then I got dumped by Wendy Goop. Bombers.
There's your tire strategy for everybody watching. There's your tires for everybody right now. Looks like currently even right now. Soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, soft, medium, 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 medium. It's like mediums all after 9th place. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. They're all on mediums.
I feel bad for Zalian, dude. He was so good in quality, and then it just didn't end well.
Yeah, it just did not end well for him. Let's see what Joseph does here. I know he's right behind Aiden for the lead. Sully, I do have to say, Sully is kind of keeping up with him. I mean,
Yeah, no,
you
Sully's fighting his heart out.
gotta give props to Sully, man.
They are
Uh,
they're backing each other up though. So this is really good for me. CEO Caesar's only 8 tenths off of me.
yeah, so here we go, DRS for the Aston Martin. You go DRS, no ERS though. I think you would, if you wanted to get another or bigger run. Oh my God, that was the most dangerous swerve I've seen.
Aiden needs a penalty, honestly. Like, he's racing so aggressive.
Yeah, he tried to outbrake him. I mean, he absolutely tried to outbrake him. Right there is, here we go. He's gonna send it. And it's gonna stick. I mean, he fully cleared him.
My tires are beginning to struggle. 40% softs.
See what happens here is they're gonna head into sector 2.
I mean, the gap was
going to be
about
important here. I mean,
yeah, the gap was about 3 seconds about a lap and a half ago. Now it's only down to 2.
2.2, yeah, I can see 2.2. You're at least 2.2 to Sully. As here we go, big run. Move to the inside for Joseph. Joseph.
Nobody takes that corner the right way. Everyone just guns it on him.
No, he's not going to clear. Wendy Goop's going to race him clean right there, though. Do have to give him props there. But here we go through these corners. This is risky business going too wide because that car, you can easily hit the curb and spin out. But they're battling so aggressively. I mean, you know, Joseph's not willing to ride behind Wendy Goop, and Wendy Goop's not willing to just give away the lead. So you got two cars absolutely
DRS
running.
train's about to start.
Joseph should be able to clear him by a mile right here. I mean, he's got DRS. Here we go.
I'm not going to fight CEO. I'm just going to give him the inside. There's no point in it.
Back on. Here we go into the corner, and officially new leader, Joseph, and the Aston Martin up front.
I hope Joseph does not let Aiden by. I hope he just holds him as much as he can, because Aiden's being kind of an idiot.
Yeah, Aiden's got DRS here, though. He looked like he wanted to go inside, just didn't feel like he wanted to. But he's going to go way wide here. That's going to give Joseph some time gained. Here we go through this part.
Oh, I fucked up that corner real bad.
Yeah, those back-to-backs, those switchbacks are very difficult.
It's so hard on these old tires. It's so demanding.
Yep, it's Joseph's pulling away. He's already about 1 second already ahead of Wendy Goop. And Sully's keeping up with Wendy Goop right now. That's good for Sully.
He just can't really race clean, and when he does, he's not nearly as fast.
Yo, way off track both cars go right there, McLaren and the Alpine. Or not, well, Alpine, that's the Williams.
The Alpine's the one that... Oh, no, he's in the Aston.
Well, the Aston's out front. I'm talking about Wendy Goop and Sully. They both took that corner way wide off exit, I mean.
Yeah. Oh my God, CEO got a massive run on me.
So right now we're looking at the battle for fourth spot. That's you and CEO right now. Currently...
And Caesar's here as well.
Caesar's here as well, yeah. Notre Dame's about a second.
I don't care. I'm just going to let him go. He's on mediums. I'm running a different race than him. Oh my God, Chris just darted 3 wide.
Oh God, this doesn't work half the time. And somehow it kind of did. I don't know how I'm alive.
I got DRS, CEO didn't. Let's go.
Oh, that's a rip. Oh, Caesar went off track
killed
for that.
2 people there.
Yeah, he almost went off track to see if he can make a move there on CEO. I mean...
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, and around goes Jonah!
I just got to get new tires on this thing. This car sucks right now.
Wow. Somehow he didn't lose as much time as I thought he was going to lose, actually. Technically, he can still be in kind of DRS range. Nope, no, they're not
Game
going
won't
to
give it to me.
Yeah.
Boo. Oh, well, I'm in undercut range, so this could work.
Yeah, that was kind of unexpected. I didn't expect you to spin out like that, but...
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just, like, hooked it.
Yo, look at Sully move.
Alright, I'm boxing
Oh,
this lap.
you
Let's see
can
if I can
tell
get it.
Sully just does not have straightaway speed.
Yeah, no, his car is definitely more downforce based. You can just tell by the way he's struggling on these corners. Alright, cars are boxing. I'm going in.
Yep. Let's see. Yep, down pit road. See, you got Wendy Goop right there. There's you, Jonah. See, Chan's
This
gonna go
guy's
right on
racing like an
by.
absolute idiot, so.
Jake's gonna go on by. Bren's gonna go on by. Wilmot's going on by. See what Hoosier boy does here. He's on fresh medium, so he just pitted. Let's see how this undercut works. Technically, if he did pit before you two, so let's
Yeah,
see
he's
where
gonna
he's
get the
gonna
undercut
come
on us.
out.
He won't on
Got the
Aiden, but he will
undercut
on
on
me.
you. Yeah, you got the undercut on you. He didn't get the undercut on Wendy Goop right there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to race Aiden, which anyone who's tried it has gotten massacred. So this is gonna be pretty interesting.
Well, except for Joseph. Joseph did not get massacred.
Joseph's the only one who did not die racing Wendy Goop so far, because he's just being dumb.
Yep. Joseph trying to get another win here. He got a couple wins last season, including his first career win. He's sitting here looking for his third career win here today at Bahrain. We do have to flash back 2 seasons ago. First race, the first ever commentated UPS race. It was him and Caesar on the final 5 laps of Shanghai. Caesar was on better tires, and Caesar was just able to pull away after passing him. Joseph was trying to save the tires after how long he ran on his. And you know what? What a job. What an absolute job that he has done today. What a job that Joseph has done, out to a 3.5 second lead on the mediums right now. Sully's in the pits for some new softs. Or not softs, mediums. He's going to go mediums here. Good job.
I think we might be on the same strategy. I'm going medium soft, or soft medium soft. So it would be interesting. Come on, please get me the undercut on Sully. Oh God, I'm gonna try and outbrake him.
There's Sniper Hyper, fastest lap of the race, 1:31.264.
He just pushed me off the track.
So as we're looking, here we go. Still nice little battle for the 10th spot right here between you two. Mediums and mediums here, fresh mediums and mediums about 2 laps ago.
Oh, what the fuck? I think he got wing damage because he hit me. And
wow. Ooh, that might be a solid rep.
Either that or it's just dirty air, which it could be, because dirty air is just a bitch at this track.
Yeah, oh, didn't even. Oh, took that corner way wrong right there. He's going to use some DRS.
He might have wing damage.
Yeah, might is the key word. CEO currently Aston Martin 1-2. You got Joseph in front, CEO
they still gotta
in
make their pit
second.
stops.
And you got Caesar in third currently, but I think they're gonna run it out here on the mediums. That's what I think they're gonna think here. I think that's the strategy play. If you're on the mediums, unless safety car comes out, to run out mediums, or it's either try and go medium, pit on 15,
I don't think we're getting a safety car,
soft,
unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Aston Martin's in, Wilmot's in.
Yeah, Wilmot is in the AlphaTauri. Yes, he is in. Remember, AlphaTauri, I think there was 1 or 2 teams that did not win last season. I think one of them was AlphaTauri. You know, because AlphaTauri was...
I'm pretty sure it was AlphaTauri and McLaren were the teams that did not win.
Yeah. No, McLaren did win, because Boog won Brazil.
Was he in McLaren?
Yeah, he was in McLaren when he won. It was another... it was a last lap pass coming to the line off the final corner. Boog had DRS and ERS, and you know Cali didn't. So that was that majority rain race at Brazil too. I think Chan dominated that race.
Yeah,
I mean,
rain races are just so much fun on this game.
Yes, it is. You know,
yeah, something's happening with Sully. He's so compromised on these corner entries that makes me feel like he does have wing damage or something.
Yeah, his CEO Sully gaining some time on Joseph. That gap was 3.5 a couple laps ago. Is now 3 seconds on the dot. So as they're in the middle of doing that, I'm getting something to drink.
Alright, I'll entertain the thing. Sully's dropping back. Yeah, he was about 1 beginning of lap. Now he's 1.7.
Ooh.
Oop, someone's in. It's
Somebody
the other
down pit
AlphaTauri.
road?
Brendan's in. Brendan is in.
Yeah, Brennan in.
I just went
11?
fastest lap. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 1:31.046.
Oh,
Fast
there it goes.
lap. Notre Dame 1:30.616. Wow.
I was only off by 10. Dang it.
Wow. What a lap right there. Wilmot is going hard.
That's questionable.
Not double soft. You couldn't try and pull a double soft at the end. I mean,
I don't even think double softs would have made, to be honest, because my softs only made it to about lap 10. I mean, but I'd use them, so maybe lap 12 max before you really start to slide, and I made an absolute mess of that corner. Jesus Christ.
well, here's the thing. If you're saying 12 max, it is lap 12.
12 max
so
on the quality, or 12 max on the quali set, but for me, I think it'd be maybe about, maybe lap 15.
yeah, CEO trying to break the draft because Caesar's in his DRS range now. So Caesar's
Here we go, I'm
gonna
starting to catch.
see what move is P3, P2 is gonna be a battle here in a little bit. Those guys are battling.
Yeah, Hoosiers on old mediums. Or according to Jeff, at least.
Yeah, he's on like 1 lap older than you. Ooh! Oh, CEO gets loose. Caesar to the second spot. Good
Pretty nice
job
battle
by
going on back here.
Caesar right there. Ooh! CEO.
Come on, I need them
kinda
to detonate each other.
forgot, yeah.
I need
Wow.
some people to just die, and then allow me to just pick up the pieces. As I absolutely Tony Hawk Pro Skater over that curb.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I don't know what happened with CEO, if the brakes didn't work or just an issue, but Caesar is hauling though.
I gotta make a downforce adjustment. This car is sucking.
Yeah, Caesar is hauling because he is catching Joseph fast.
Oh, I thought Hoosier was gonna take the shot on Wendy Goop. Would have been funny.
Already gaps down to 2.1 after being 3 seconds the previous lap.
We're about to have a 4-way battle for P5 potentially, and someone's in the pits as well. Ferrari.
So, yeah, Ferrari coming down. Apparently, I think that's Ice. Ice is now officially a lap down. We're hearing possible battle for P5.
Someone spun. Brennan
Brennan's-
spun. Brennan spun.
Oh, he's in the switch.
He's out. That could be
He's in
interesting.
the switchbacks.
There's
He
a.
must have hit the curb.
He did. It's just looking at the map. Where
question
spun. Hoosiers
is-
round. Hoosiers round. Hoosiers spun.
Oh, Hoosiers around. Is there any chance we could
Safety car.
see a
No, Jeff said no
safety?
safety car, unfortunately for me. Which
Yes,
sucks,
currently it says cautions in sector 2 and 3. Car is still on the track and they cleaned it up. No safety car.
Dang it! I needed that. Why can't we have top shelf? With that, man, it's just like a moving caution clock. Honestly.
Oh, God. Man, we went there. We went there.
I did go there.
You went there. Top shelf can be mad at you. I mean,
Oh well.
yeah, Brendan out. Yeah, bad day for Brendan.
What's he gonna do about it? Nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna guess he hit the curb. I mean, it looked like he
yeah,
did it
just-
in the switchbacks. I mean,
From where he was on the track map, he did, and Wendy Goop totally just pushed Jake off.
Wendy Goop, man, this dude pushes people.
I gotta move. Sorry, Jake. Kind of a questionable place to pass in the last corner.
Let's see, Jonah's going to complete the pass for 6th spot. Here we go. DRS and some ERS. Gonna have a big run here on Wendy Goop. I mean, if he's pushing you off the track, I would send it right here and push him off the track for fairness. I mean,
I'm gonna bide my time.
He's gonna bide his time, he says. But right now, Wendy Goop. Oh, here we go. Big DRS run right here. Not gonna make the move.
I'm too far back.
Let's see what happens. We got somebody commented. It's Brendan. F the curbs. Okay, yeah, I would say F
Yep,
the curbs
he definitely
too.
hit the curb.
Curbs are deadly.
Yeah, just based on that, I think he hit the curbs.
Yep, curbs are deadly. They're deadlier than poison, dude. I mean, I think you can die from a curb before you die from poison. I mean,
I think the curb's more lethal than the Batman bombs we dropped on Hiroshima. I had to make the joke, I'm sorry.
God, you had to.
Yes.
Oh,
Is this man driving a tank or is he driving an F1 car? I mean, it makes sense he's in a Williams, but damn, this thing's wide. I can't get past him.
He goes wide. I mean, he runs wide, especially. I think I run wide too off that corner, but you know.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna mince him right here.
Oh, here we go. DRS, ERS here. Easily to the inside. Let's see, what is Wendy Goop gonna do? He's gonna go ahead and clear. He's gonna close the gap, but a good runoff corner for the Mercedes. Mercedes up to P5. But Williams is gonna get the DRS though. Oh, here we go to the inside. Not gonna work. Good defense right there from the Mercedes. Mercedes is going to go up to P5. As the battle for the lead, Caesar has run down Joseph. I don't know if Joseph is just not handling well in the longer run.
We need to check Caesar's car for like crack cocaine or jet fuel because there's something in that thing.
Crack cocaine or jet fuel, he says. Yeah,
maybe both.
Maybe both. Well, I don't think the car can snort. It's not cars. I mean, dude.
Cars.
What do you think? We got 15 Francesco Bernoullis on the dang track? I mean...
I need Jeff to tell me about who's in front of me and what their tires are.
Caesar to the inside for the lead, and he's going to get it.
Chan is not pitted yet. That's good for me.
New leader, King Caesar.
Come on, come on, come on. Get the undercut on him.
Oh, but Joseph with a big run back.
So he's going to try it. He could go.
Oh, Caesar with a good defense, though. Good defense by the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, CEO down pit road. He's going to put on softs. He's got to go 12 laps on those. 12,
there,
13.
I finally got my payback on Aiden. I got my payback and just didn't make the corner.
Wow, and that's going to put Wendy Goop 1.2 seconds behind you now.
Yep.
So far, no safety car in this one. Very shocked. Very, very shocked. No safety car. So Joseph's kind of trying to stick with Caesar right now, but
Chan hasn't pitted, and I might be able to take these tires all the way.
Well, let's see. You know, you're gonna hit 14 laps on your mediums in about lap 24 or 29.
Alright, I've been on 5 laps. Yeah, no, I love them. I'm not taking these things the entire way. They're already on 40% and only 5 laps, I think. 6 laps?
7. It's because you've been on 7 laps on your mediums.
Oh, I might be able to do it then. They'd be on like 90, but I might be able to do it.
Oh, Caesar down pit road. Caesar's in. Coming in, probably to try and counter CEO. CEO's got 3 seconds.
Oh, someone's bend it. Someone's bend it. Someone's bend it behind me.
Oh, somebody bended it.
The McLaren, I know that.
Hoosier's still running. Sully looks kind of slow, but...
Well, it's whoever was... Oh, yes, the undercut on Caesar. It worked beautifully.
Oh my God, Notre Dame! Notre Dame, I just saw the ultimate
I'm not going to bother. I don't have the pace that Caesar does right now.
I just saw the ultimate send just happen.
I know. I saw it looking back, and I'm very proud because he almost killed Aiden.
Wow. I'm shocked. I'm speechless. Didn't know we can send it that far.
I don't even think he thought about touching the brake until he was about maybe 50 feet from the corner.
Maybe, you
All I
never
know
know.
is I'm not going to bother fighting CEO right now. We're basically racing different races.
Yeah, as right now, you can see Notre Dame trying to get a run here on Wendy Goop. It's going to be very interesting to see how this race is going to end up. So far, no safety car. Only one DNF, but no safety car so far.
Oh,
Joseph's in.
Aston Martin's in.
Yeah, Joseph's in.
Oh, CEO, god damn it. He hit the brakes because he wanted DRS. I understand it. I'm fine with
Wow.
just not moving over
Good
for him.
strategy. That was good thinking, though.
Oh,
Good
someone
thinking.
binned it.
Oh.
Alpha.
Oh, that's Notre Dame. Notre Dame has wrecked it off the final corner. Not what you really want to see here. I mean, Jake's down pit road for his final stop. He went to go 18 on mediums.
Joseph and Aiden are right behind me. Wonderful.
Chan's looking to go pretty long on his mediums to set up maybe a 10 to 9 lap soft run. So, Sully did go 9 on his softs, by the way. I do have to say, that's the farthest we've seen in this race somebody on softs go was 9 laps, so.
This is gonna get... Yeah, these guys are going to start struggling.
So let's see what happens. This is what the race has come down to, strategy. And Caesar's probably going to cycle out with the lead now because Chan has been on mediums for way too long of a time.
Yeah, no, that was a disaster, an absolute disaster class by Chan. I don't know why he stayed out that long.
He has stayed out so long. Caesar is now within 1 second of him. That just confirms how horrible Chan's strategy was. I mean, that was a terrible strategy.
Did Chan hire a bunch of cucumbers and put them in front of a computer? Like,
I don't know, but he's going down pit road this time after Caesar just passed him, as Caesar just ran fastest lap of the race with a 1:28.
Yeah, he's gonna cycle out in like P10, I think.
Yeah, Chan went a big mistake. I mean, that was a big mistake by Chan. He's
disaster class out here.
Yeah, he's currently P6 on the ratings. He might actually drop P8, P9. I don't think he's gonna drop to 10 though. He'll drop to 9. Yep, and there you go.
And he's gonna
drop to P9.
He's gonna have to fight with a bunch of guys to even get into good points.
Yeah, this is not good for Chan. A terrible strategy. I mean, he stayed out for way too long. I mean, way too long. I mean, I get
wanting to capitalize on the softs, but you went way too long on these mediums.
Because we got another caution. Somebody's slow. I don't know who that was.
Come on, I need a safety car. That'd be great.
This Wilmot's in. Once again, it's like I said. So far, it's been mostly strategy. Not really much battling, really. I mean, we've had our couple battles as Notre Dame's catching Hoosier. It's going to be pretty.
Alright, I'm on 54. I might be able to do it if I start nursing a little bit better.
Let's see what happens here. Caesar out front by 4.5 seconds over CEO. CEO's got 3 seconds. As we speak, Joseph, fastest lap, 1:28.5, 9:52. Wow, what a lap there. Hoosier's coming down. He's gonna go with a soft pit stop.
Yeah, I saw him coming down. I saw one of the McLarens coming down pit lane, and I was a bit confused. But yeah.
So let's see what happens from there. So, it looks like Notre Dame got a little loose right there before we went over to Sniper.
Aiden's pushing, I think, right now. I'm more in the don't fuck up my tires stage. But if he gets me, I'm gonna race him hard because he doesn't deserve to be treated with respect right now.
I like a cold drink. But right now,
it's too cold out here for a cold drink.
Well, I live in Cleveland, you know. If you're scared of the cold, we call you a scaredy cat, okay? I mean,
I live in Colorado, and we had snow yesterday, and we're getting more snow again.
oh,
And I have
don't
to drive
worry.
to
Do you want
work
to
in this
see the mountain
bullshit.
pile outside? I can barely see the apartment. I can barely see the bottom of the apartment building across from me. Don't worry. I mean, it's just a mound of snow. It's like it almost looks like a hill you would allow your like kids to go sled down. I mean,
Jesus. Oh, fucking big snap. I mean,
so
this is gonna be interesting. I'm on 60% tires, so wearing on average maybe 5% each lap,
yeah.
and we have. I'm gonna be on like 95%.
Well, that's what I'm looking at
I
right
think
now.
I think I put myself in a position to stay out.
Right now, Joseph running down his teammate CEO, who has.
He's gonna get him. CO has that 3 second.
Yeah, he definitely does. But the thing is there enough time to go catch Caesar is the real question. I mean,
No way. He's not gonna catch Chris.
you're gonna basically need a safety car, yeah. Here, you gotta basically need a safety car. Chan just passed Sniper. Chan's got the brand new fresh softs. Okay, his next target's Notre Dame, and after that it's Wendy Goopa is running you down for the 4th spot.
I'm not worried about him. Although he is overcooking every corner intentionally.
He is overcooking the Tyson chicken nuggets.
I want to start driving because oh my god, he did not brake.
Yeah,
or he did,
he
but
braked.
He didn't do it well.
Oh,
Wendy
he's
Goop's
going
in.
down.
Wendy Goop's in.
Okay. So Wendy Goop coming down pit road for some softs. He said 12 laps was enough. Whoa, that's gonna kind of suck right there.
I'm pull my nuts out. Pull my nuts out and slam them on the table. Let's do this.
Okay. Notre Dame's
That was
also
a weird.
pitted. That's gonna be taken way out of context. That's gonna make the best of UPS compilation if I make it one day.
I put myself in a position to stay out, but I think I need to pit.
Yeah, Joseph has caught CEO. It's just he hasn't passed him yet. I don't know why.
I think he realizes he doesn't have to. He has no reason to really even bother.
Yeah, I think he's given up at this point because Caesar is so far out front.
Yeah, I mean, he can just sit behind his teammate, boom. He's got a P2.
Yep.
Actually, I'm looking at it, and these tires are not... Okay, 20... Okay, 70%. Yep, never mind, I lied. We're boxing this lap.
Oh, he's not even going to risk it, but here comes Joseph. He's going to go on by his teammate right with ease. There we go. Joseph, the P2. Good job by Joseph right there. Getting to the P2 spot.
Oh, that might have been the perfect stop.
Let's see where Jonah's going to cycle out here. Remember, Wendy Goop should be coming around here somewhere, so let's see if the undercut
He's
works.
going to get me. God dang it. No, he got me. Wait, the overcut. Yes!
Well, that's a first. Wow, Wendy Goop didn't even make the corner. Dude, that was a full throttle if you've ever seen a full throttle. I mean...
Bro just missed the corner. I don't know how I got the overcut
missed.
to work.
Gaming
Let's
Jake
go.
may have just got a legal overtake trying to avoid him getting back on the racetrack, but wow.
Oh, caution. Or yellow. And an Alfa Romeo dropped it on the curbs.
Oh, it's Caesar!
Oh.
Your leader is wrecked! He's still going, but what a choke! He's gonna need.
He's still got 5 laps.
He's still got 5 laps, but you spun. His tires gotta be heated. warn. I mean,
All right, so I went from having to defend against Wendigoop to having to defend from Notre Dame. This is, I mean, both are not great options, and both are stupid aggressive, but
yeah. Wow, talk about an interesting problem of the century right there, folks.
Caesar, I think, still has a chance. I mean, let's be real. He's
Let's go on
fucking
board with
Chris
Wendy Goop,
Ferdinand.
see how Wendy Goop's going to get through Hoosier and Notre Dame.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he just doesn't get through them. It'd be wonderful.
I cannot believe the corner I saw Wendy Goop take because that stuff was hilarious.
Bro just did not even attempt the corner.
Oh, he runs
Bro
into the... He's pushing. Dude
Wendy Goop thought he was a drag car.
Wendy Goop just thought he was plate racing at Daytona. Like, oh, I'll give you a push,
So
don't worry.
He went from thinking he's a funny car to thinking he's racing NASCAR. What the hell
Man was out here like, don't worry, I'll give you a push on the straightaway, don't worry.
Taking the term Recky Stenhouse Jr. to a whole nother level.
Wow, as Caesar and CEO are battling for the second spot as we speak.
I believe that means Joseph's going to win again. That's actually really cool. Sucks because I think I could have potentially been up there.
Could he get redemption from 2 seasons ago where Caesar robbed him of his first career win at China?
He might have another chance. Caesar might rob him again because he's still got the RS.
There he goes, and he goes right on by CEO. So Caesar up to second.
Oh, Notre Dame's lapping really good, but I think I got him.
Well, let's see what happens now. If you're CEO, do you battle him back? It is your teammate in the lead.
If I'm CEO, I'm helping my teammate. I have that 3-second time penalty, so I'm not really a factor anymore, but
I can become the factor, though.
True.
So here we go. So far in a safety car, free Grand Prix. We're about to
I did not know that Eminem was commentating for us.
Yeah. In a safety, no safety car Grand Prix. We're about to be coming to 3 laps remaining from Bahrain for the Bahrain Grand Prix, and we have 3 cars at a shot for the win.
And then there's me, Chan, and Notre Dame right now, just vibing.
Lap car up ahead. Could this help Joseph maybe get some DRS here? Is he within a second of that lap car? No, he's not. Caesar might be getting DRS here. No, actually, Caesar's got no DRS. That's going to help him out for now. But Caesar might get DRS down this straightaway, though.
I don't know why they didn't put a DRS straight here and just gone for 4 DRS zones.
Yeah, that last straightaway before the final corner should be a DRS straight. It looks like a DRS straight.
Feels like it takes 10. Yeah, get rid of the second DRS straight and give it to that.
So here we go. Do the switchbacks.
Oh, he's catching me.
This is what's going to be interesting because now he's got the final DRS zone. If he wants to have a shot, he's going to be making a
I think
late
Joseph's
charge.
going to get DRS on the Alpha Tauri.
He will. He doesn't actually. No DRS for the Aston Martin. Oh, Caesar's less than a second, boys. He's going to get, if he stays like this, it's going to be DRS.
I think Joseph's struggling in dirty air. He can't make a pass, and he's starting to understeer quite a lot. So he's losing a lot of time to Chris.
Well, let's see.
God, I just want to go for right now. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Notre Dame has DRS. This is great.
Here we go. 2.
He's going to touch my pickle.
2 laps remaining. We're just going to ignore that we heard that. So here we go into 1.
Oh, he is driving his ass off. This is sketchy.
Oh, this is definitely going to be a battle to watch out for. Battling for the lead. 0.6 of a second. Oh, Joseph messed
Oh,
up the corner.
piss. Ah,
He's lucky he got a good enough run out of the corner. He messed up the corner. Here we go. Car up ahead's ghosted in and out, and it's lagging. That's Wilmot about to go lap down. Will he? Here we go on the DRS straight. Oh, Aston Martin's going to get DRS. That's huge.
But he can't sit behind and use that DRS because he has to move because Chris also has DRS.
Yeah, they even things out right there, but here we go. Oh, Caesar goes a little wide. Joseph runs better in the switchback. Here we go, down the straightaway, breaking the draft. Can Joseph hold on for one more lap? Here we go, through the final corner. Coming to the white flag. One more lap remaining in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Who's going to take home?
Nobody.
Who's going to take home the first win of Season 7?
Your reward is merely just pride. You get nothing more. You get nothing more than pride.
Caesar's there. Oh, he's going to have DRS, but is he going to have a big enough run? No, he won't. Barely even got a 10th out of that. I mean, oh, but he had a better corner exit. Here we go. Joseph. Oh, he's looking good. He's still looking good. Sector 2.
Notre Dame just got past me. Pain.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
DRS on the straight. Caesar's got a better run. He's got DRS. Joseph is going to block. Here we go. Oh, Caesar might shoot it down the outside. He cannot. Here we go. Are we going to have another thrilling finish to the end of this Bahrain Grand Prix? Here we go.
I think Joseph's got it.
One more straightaway. Caesar's 4/10. Remember, an Alfa Romeo dive bombed it here last season for a attempt at a win. Here we go. Final corner. It's not going to be enough. Joseph is going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Got me.
What a finish. Caesar second. CEO possibly third. Actually, definitely going to be third. CEO on podium. Chan.
Oh, he almost spun.
And
I got a 3. Fuck.
Here we go. Look at the battle here for the 7th spot here between Wendy Goop, but Chan, P4, Jonah with the 3-second penalty might lose P5, and he will. So Notre Dame P5. Here we go. Final corner. Wendy Goop. Oh, here we go. Wendy Goop is gonna finish.
Oh,
P7. Barely. P7 for Wendy Goop, P8 Sniper, P9 Hoosier, and Gaming Jake out of the final corner will have the last of the points. What a day.
I feel bad for Sully. He had such a good run.
Yeah, Sully started pretty good, ran third at the beginning of this race and just fell. Biggest heartbreaker has to be the Lions with P12 after starting on pole. It looked like he had a pretty good car, too. I mean,
I think he just dropped it on the curb and just ate it.
Yep.
And that's just painful.
He's going to finish P12, Wilmot P13, 14 will be Ice in my, or Ice. And then,
see, man, it was cool.
Then, of course, Brendan DNF'd. But Joseph, driver of the day, started in the, I think, mid-pack-ish or back of the field and took home that win. Thank you, Jonah, for being in-race reporter for this race here today. What a good race. What a good, absolute good race. Very, very happy with that race result right there for those guys. Let's go ahead. CEO Carr on that podium. Caesar on that podium. Joseph on that podium. What an absolute great race to start out the new UPS season with Joseph winning almost the shades of 2 seasons ago. Kind of how that finish played out as we got your top 3 in here. Your podium, we're going to go ahead and interview them. Let's go look. Leo says I effed up. Yeah, that's kind of not good for you, man. Hopefully you can rebound next race. But here we go. We're going to interview third place finisher on the podium here today. CEO, your defending series
Uh,
champion. CEO, you got a copy there, buddy. Make sure your audio's included.
yep.
What a race. It looked like you had a car, but it looked like the strategy just didn't play out for you. Tell us what happened there on that final run.
Well, I mean, the strategy played out, but the tires were just dead, too, at the end.
Okay, but it's a good first race though, P3, first podium of the season. Tell us, what was there really any shot to win there at the end? I know the mistake with Caesar, definitely you might have saw maybe an opportunity there at the end.
Yeah, there was a shot, but the tires didn't really have them.
Yeah, those tires, indeed. But you know, how does it feel? You come here after winning your championship last season, defending champion P3. Is this a start to hopefully a championship run to where you hope you can go back to back on?
Yeah, hopefully we can get constructors this season. Along with it.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your podium, and we wish you good luck for the next Grand Prix.
Yep.
Now we'll go to the heartbreaker, Caesar, who has a heartbreaker there. Caesar, you there? You got a copy, buddy? Make sure your audio's included.
Yeah, I got a copy.
Yeah, what a race. Let me guess. We're gonna ask what happened there at the end of the race that choked, costed you to win.
Curb. It happened like a couple seasons ago. Just hit that curb wrong and just spins you right around.
Yes, the deadly curb in that corner right there. But tell us, it looked like you had the win. You looked like you could have come back for the win. What did you really need there in those final couple laps, to come back and try and get the win?
I felt like if the back marker wasn't there at the end, he gave Joseph DRS for like two straights. I feel like if that didn't happen, I would have had a better shot on the final lap. But overall, good race. We ran well. But yeah, it just kind of sucks how the win was taken away. But congrats to Joseph for the win. We'll just continue to be strong here in the next couple of races.
Yeah, good top three, and then of course finishing second in the championship last season. Or I think you did finish second.
Third.
You finished third. Okay, you finished third in the championship. You did really well here today. Actually, if I'm looking at this correctly, I'm trying to remember who won the. Oh, actually, no, actually. So, it was a good race. Tell us, what's going to be the steps this season, to see what you can do into the playoffs and into the championship picture already.
Just gotta take it race by race right now because right now points don't really matter. Just try to do the best I can, and later throughout the season, I'll figure out what type of strategy I need to win the championship since I've choked quite a couple championships lately.
Well, congratulations on your P2, and we wish you good luck next Grand Prix. Do we know what the next Grand Prix is?
Spain on Sunday, an
Spain.
hour and 15 before the conference
Yeah,
championship.
yeah, so, well, Spain it is. As now we're gonna go to your winner. Same song, just different verse. Here for Joseph. Joseph with the win. Joseph, you got a copy there, buddy. Make sure your audio is included.
Yes, I do have a copy. Everything is good.
Okay, Deja Vu, just different ending. You battle Caesar in the season opener. We do have to go back 2 seasons ago. You and him had to battle it out at Shanghai for that win. Tell us, how does it feel that you two get the battle here, race 1, season opener, at Bahrain, but it just comes out differently at the end.
For me, I mean, it feels good to win, but I feel like I did not have the best car after I pitted for the softs. Chris had a very good car all race long, and after I got stuck behind traffic and behind like what was it, like 7, 8 seconds, I'd had like little to no pace. Being in the dirty air behind CO car, so I mean, yeah, it's just happy that I was even in the possibility to win the race here, even though I basically dominated the whole first half until I decided to pit, and I don't know, it was something about the softs. I just had no pace compared to how I was on the mediums. I like the mediums a lot better, and uh, I guess I'm just thankful that I was there to come up after his mistake, and I guess just win the race there and just take control of everything.
Yeah, indeed. You did have a couple wins last season. You weren't able to show up for a lot of races, but 2 wins last season. It's going to be your third career F1 win. Tell us, how's it feel? You come here, like you said, we win the opener, but what's going to be that plan for the rest of the season here, coming down to the line here, not soon, but coming down a long, long time, because you want to always make the playoffs. But is it a little bit too early this season for you to think about playoffs now?
Yeah, I mean, that's the end of the first race. Anything can and will happen. So I'd say it is a little bit too early to see who's going to be the favorites, who's going to be the underdogs, who's going to be the people that don't perform this season. So, uh, we'll just see whenever that time comes later on in the schedule.
Yes, indeed. And then, of course, final question. New team this season. AlphaTauri, you were AlphaTauri. Actually, I can actually confirm. I think all manufacturers did win last season. I think all teams did.
Every constructor won last
Yeah,
season,
every constructor won last season. So going from AlphaTauri, you're on a new team. You got a good teammate with CEO. Tell us what's going to be that look ahead for constructors this year.
We gotta be consistently up there in the podium spots every single race to try to get up there and try to at least attempt to win as many races as possible. Try to maximize on points so we don't go in any we don't have any issue with that. So yeah, consistency is gonna be the main point for both of us throughout the entire year to hopefully clinch constructors by whatever the final race is. Pretty sure it's Brazil. I don't know what the last track is, but yeah, regardless, it's all about consistency and a little bit of luck, as you've seen from this past race that just happened. Anything can happen at any point, so yeah, just gotta be consistently up there running in the front and just hope everything goes your way.
Yes, indeed. Well, congratulations on your win, and we wish you good luck on the next Grand Prix.
Thank you.
Well, that is your winner, Joseph. What a race to start off the new season for UPS here at Bahrain. Thank you for everybody tuning in and watching. We'll see you guys Sunday for Spain. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm Air Cause, and we'll see you guys Sunday. Peace.